Okay, so we're gonna start from where we were from the River Wimpy Kid, like at Friday. And today it's Easter, so, but this is not an Easter book, so let me just read it to you. Yesterday, I came up with a pretty good way to get some extra sleep time without making Dad mad. After he woke me up, I took all of my blankets down the hall with me and waited outside the bathroom for my turn in the shower. Then I lay right on top of the heater vent, and when the furnace was blowing, the experience was better than being in bed. Whoosh. The problem was the heat only stayed on for about 5 minutes at a time. So when the furnace wasn't running, I was just lying there on a cold piece of metal. Chatter, chatter, chatter. This morning, while I was waiting for Mom to be done with her shower, I remembered someone gave her a bathrobe for Christmas. So I went into her closet and got it. Let me just say that was one of the smartest moves I ever made. Wearing that thing was like being wrapped in a big fluffy towel that just came out of the dryer. In fact, I like it so much I even wore it after my shower, and I think Dad might have been jealous because when I came to the kitchen table, he seemed extra grumpy. Morning. Okay, so we're gonna do it until the next day, and then it's gonna be an end of the video. Okay, I tell you, women have the right idea with this bathrobe thing. I'm wondering what else I'm missing out on. I just wish I have asked for my own bathrobe for Christmas, because I'm sure Mom is gonna make me give hers back. I think I struck out on gifts again this year and knew I was on for a rough day. When I came downstairs on Christmas morning, the only present in my stocking were a stick of deodorant and a travel dictionary. I guess once you're in middle school, grown-ups decide you're too old for toys or anything that's actually fun. But then they still expect you to be excited when you open the lame gifts they get you. Math is rad. It'll help you get a jump start on algebra. Most of my gifts this year were books or clothes. The closest thing I got to a toy was a present from Uncle Charlie. When I unwrapped Uncle Charlie's gift, I didn't even know what it was supposed to be. It was this big plastic ring with a net attached to it. Okay, let me just make the screen bigger for you. Uncle Charlie explained that it was a laundry hoop for my bedroom. He said I was supposed to hang the laundry hoop on the back of my door, and it will make putting away my dirty clothes fun. Toss. At first I found that it was a joke, but then I realized Uncle Charlie was serious, so I had to explain to him that I don't actually do my own laundry. I told him I just throw my dirty clothes on the floor and Mom picks them up and takes them downstairs to the laundry room. Then a few days later, everything comes back doing nice folded piles. I told Uncle Charlie to just return the laundry hoop and give me cash so I could buy something I'd actually use. That's when Mom spoke up. She told Uncle Charlie she thought the laundry hoop was a great idea. Then she said that from now on I'd be doing my own laundry. So basically it ends up that Uncle Charlie got me a chore for Christmas. It really stinks that I got such corny gifts this year. I put in a lot of effort buttering people up for the past few months, and I thought it would pay off on Christmas. Now that I'm responsible for my own laundry, I guess I'm kind of glad I got a bunch of clothes. I might actually make it through the whole school year before I run out of clean stuff to wear. Monday. When me and Rowley got to our bus stop today, we found a nasty surprise. There was a piece of paper we taped our streets on, and it said that effective today means our bus route was rezoned, and what that means is now we have to walk to school. Well, I'd like to talk to the genius who came up with the idea, because our street is almost a quarter of a mile from the school. Me and Riley had to run to make it to school on time today. And what really stunk was when a regular bus passed us and it was full of kids from Worley Street, the neighborhood right next to it. Okay, this time I'm gonna finish the book for you guys. The Worley Street kids made monkey noises when they passed us, which was really annoying because that's exactly what we used to do when we passed them. Ooh, ee, pant, pant. I'll tell you one reason it's a bad idea to make kids walk to school. These days, teachers give you so much homework. They'll fold the books and papers you have to carry home. Your backpack ends up weighing like 100 pounds. And if you want to see what kind of effect that had on kids over time, all you do is have to look at Roderick and some of his friends. Speaking of teenagers, Dad scored a pretty big victory today. The baddest teenager in our neighborhood is this kid named Lenwood Heff. And he's kind of like Dad's arch enemy. Dad has probably called the cops on Lenwood Heff about 50 times. Dagnab, you rotten teenagers, clang. I guess Lenwood's parents got sick of his act because they sent him off to military academy. You'd think that would have made Dad pretty happy, but I don't think he'll be satisfied until every teenager... Wait. You'd think that would have made Dad pretty happy, but I don't think he'll be satisfied until every teenager on the planet gets sent off to juvenile hall or lectures or something, and that includes Roderick. Yesterday, Mom and Dad gave Roderick some money to buy books so he could study for the SATs, but Roderick spent the money on a tattoo instead. Loaded diaper. I've still got a little time before I turn into a... Wait, let me just see. Teenager. But the minute I do, I guarantee you that will be looking for the first chance to see me out. Monday, for the past week or so, Manny has been getting out of bed every night and coming downstairs. Actually, I'm just gonna stop here. So this is the end of the video. So you make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and for all of my other videos, because we're gonna continue this for lots of days. But you know, if you can buy this book, but I forgot where, because this is kind of old, but you can see the back, so let me redo it. Let's face it, Greg Heffley will never change his wimpy ways. Somebody just needs to explain to Greg's father. You see, Frank Heffley actually thinks he can get his son to toughen up and enlist Greg in organized sports and other manly elevators. Of course, Greg is easily able to sidestep his father's efforts to change him. But when Greg's dad threatens to send him to military academy, Greg realizes he has to shape up or get shipped out. You want to see all the other books? So here's Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the first book. You want to see what books I have? I have, this one is the one that we're reading, like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the last straw. I have the Wrecking Ball, and I have the like Deep End, but the Deep End didn't come here because this was my book was made way before the Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the Deep End. So make sure to watch another video of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the last straw. And bye.